Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ and welcome to a new episode of Ultimate Class Setup. In today's episode we're going to be taking a look at the FP6 pump action shotgun. We're going to build a class around it, make it a really potent shotgun, and just make it so that a shotgun is actually a bit usable in Call of Duty Ghosts since most of the maps are pretty big. Now with that being said, if you guys enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more including live commentaries, weapon breakdowns, and comparisons, then feel free to subscribe. I'm on my way to 50k subs, so any help you guys could give me would be much appreciated. Now with that being said, let's jump straight into the class loadout. First of all, the FP6, the attachments that I'm actually using on here are the foregrip as well as the muzzle brake. The foregrip I'm using just because it stabilizes it when you're shooting at someone. It makes it so that it doesn't kick up as much, and also when you are hip firing, it makes it just so it doesn't like kick up as much as you normally would, which makes it just a lot more constant and a little bit better to use from the hip. The reason I'm using the muzzle brake is because as most shotgun go, they don't have a lot of range, and within that range that it does have, it doesn't do much damage. It actually does pretty weak damage towards the end of its range, so having muzzle brake increases that amount of damage at the end, which makes it a more usable weapon even in close to medium gunfights, which makes it a more usable weapon and more viable really in some of the bigger maps that have small areas that you can really patrol. The secondary that I have is going to be the MP443. I just decided to have a secondary because there are going to be plenty of times where you're going to find yourself engaging someone at a distance. Maybe someone spotted you and you're kind of cornered into an area that's going to be a long gunfight no matter what option you decide to do. So having your pistol is going to be great for taking someone off that is someone who is just out of your shooting range, and allows you to kind of do enough damage so even if you do want to switch over to your shotgun, they do have some damage on them and it allows you to get the kill. I decided not to have a lethal or a tactical grenade in order to be able to bump up the amount of perks that I have. Alright, so the first perk that I'm using is called Ready Up. It's a perk that allows you to aim faster once you're done sprinting. So say you're sprinting and you need to aim down sight on someone, it allows you to aim a lot faster. It's a great perk to use with shotguns, especially when you're trying to kill someone who just got into your line of sight and you want to be the first one to pull up your gun or the first one to, you know, get into that hip fire spray or that aim down sight. It's a great perk to use on any gun, but especially with shotguns, it's a big thing that you need so you can increase the amount of kills that you get up close. The second perk that I'm using is Sleight of Hand. You want to be able to reload as fast as possible, especially since the FP6 is a pump action shotgun. You have to kind of reload every single one of the buckshots into the chamber, so it's going to take you a little bit longer to do that, and you want to be able to do it as fast as possible. Sleight of Hand is just going to let you decrease the amount of time that it takes you to reload your weapon by half, making this thing just a monster when you're trying to, you know, get into an area or enter their spawn and really try to do work without, you know, wasting too much time trying to reload your weapon. The third perk that I'm using is going to be Steady Aim. This is a great perk to use with shotguns. It just makes it so that your spray from the hip is a lot more concentrated, it's a lot closer together, and it makes it so that you actually have a better chance of taking someone out. You don't necessarily have to switch down to your ADS, since being able to hip fire would be a lot faster, and since you have that Steady Aim, it just makes it so that you are a lot more accurate when you're trying to kill them. The fourth perk that I'm using, Quick Draw. This is a great perk to use. You need this in order to be able to aim down sight faster. If you're walking or if you're standing still or if you're waiting for someone, if you're the first person to pull up your gun, then you're going to be the first one to get the kill. It's a great perk to use again with shotguns, especially if you're trying to be as accurate as possible. You're going to ADS, make all that, you know, kind of spread, just concentrate together and get the kill a lot faster. The last perk that I'm using, and I noticed this, it was really important, especially with shotguns, is Dead Silence. You don't want to make any noise. Call of Duty Ghosts has a system where you can hear footsteps from like a mile away. You don't even need awareness. You can hear everything that's going on throughout the map. So having this Dead Silence allows it for you to be very quiet. It allows you, especially if you're playing free-for-all or maps that are bigger and you want to just get from one side of the map to the other, Dead Silence is a must. You're going to be just needing that, you know, no noise while you're walking around to be able to sneak up on the enemy and take out 2 or 3 people that are maybe hiding in a room or, you know, camping in a room. It's a great perk to use to stay off the radar and more than anything to end up winning more gunfights. Anyways guys, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about is just going to be the actual kill streak setup. I only have the SATCOM, the dog, and the Trinity rockets Feel free to use whatever class setup you guys want for that. If you want to get a chem strike, obviously run the specialist package. And if you aren't too confident with the shotguns, of course I would recommend that you use the support class, just so that you end up getting your kill streaks regardless of how many times you die. Again, shotguns are not the best weapon to use in Call of Duty Go, so you want to take advantage of as much of the attachment, perks, and kill streaks available to make it a more viable and dangerous weapon. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to slap a like and a favorite. Also, if you guys are new and you enjoy this kind of content, remember to subscribe. I upload Call of Duty Ghost weapon breakdowns, comparisons daily, so if you guys enjoy this kind of content, feel free to subscribe so you can watch a new video every single day. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have suggestions for the next gun that you guys want me to build a class setup around, leave it as a comment down below. But anyways guys, I'll see you guys next time. I'm XRAYZ, I'm out. Peace.